selfish, egotistical piece of shit.
I just want to get in my car and drive away and never come back.
The drama. It seems like there's going to be a ton of drama this season.
This season honestly feels different than any other season that we've had. I think we've all gotten, we're older. We're 8 years older than we were season 1, and we've all been so close for over 10 years that, you know, the internal drama we have with each other it's really real and it's really sad, you know, and I think we're all individually hurting from it, and it's, you know, it is what it is, and it's going to be hard to watch. But, you know, we also have a lot of new people that are coming in, and new people who work at SUR, and I think it's cool to see us all interact, because it's like we like some people, we don't like some people,
Right.
and, you know, it's different.
One of kind of the drama that's happening is between you and Katie and Kristen.
You're being an obnoxious person right now.
Katie, you're just a bitch to me all the time.
You can't be real for 1 second, Kristen.
Yeah.
And you guys have long time, the three of you have been friends throughout the 7 seasons. You've had your ups and you've had your downs.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I will say that it's not just one thing.
Okay.
It's not, you know, like season 2 when it was like, oh, well, Kristen hooked up with Jax behind my back. It was that was it. Like, it's not just one thing that got us to where we are now. It was, you know, a couple years of constant problems, and I think this past summer we kind of just hit a point where it was like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, and it doesn't mean I don't love Kristen. It doesn't mean I don't miss her, but for my own, like, well-being and sanity, I kind of just, I feel like had to take a little bit of a break, and hopefully it doesn't last forever. I don't know. We have to see how things are for the, you know, the rest of the year, but it's a lot, and I think that a lot of people go through that as they get older. Like, some people don't fit in your life the way that they used to. And it's weird. Adulting is weird.
Adulting is weird.
Yeah.
'Cause Lisa Vanderpump recently said that the issues were kind of because you grew up and she didn't.
Well, that is Lisa's opinion and kind of my opinion too. But again, it's like I haven't spoken to Kristen in a really long time, and she could be doing very well right now, and I hope she is. I think, you know, back when we were filming season 8, that's exactly how I felt. I just felt like I am talking about the same we were talking about, and like 10 years ago, we're living this. You're living the same life, and it's not working for me anymore.
Do you have any plans to like reach out to her, or?
I mean, it's complicated. It's really real. I don't know about, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
Man.
And that really doesn't happen very often, but it's just, it's sad. So I just have to, I also have to see how this season goes.
Right.
Because I'm also gonna watch it and see her side.
And what she's saying.
I'm looking forward to like trying to understand where she's coming from.
The only person I'm having a problem with is you.
Do you even know me? Do you even know me, dude?
Is Jax and Tom.
Yes.
What's going on with that?
That's a big one.
Big one.
It's a really big one. I don't even know like how much I'm allowed to say, but like there's like a major breakup. There's a breakup. There's reconciliations and then more breakups, and that's a lot too. This is like the season of breakups, but like friendships.
Romances. The bromances are
The bromance, which is WeHo, like everyone's kind of just falling apart.
Jax, is he going to be painted as like the new James Kennedy this season? Because you know how last season everyone was not feeling James Kennedy. Is Jax the new guy or not so much?
I would never compare them.
Okay.
Well, Jax is a really good friend of mine. I mean, James is fine. James
Right.
has kind of cleaned up his act a little bit.
Also, how are we feeling about him?
He's fine. If he's around, I tell him hello, and I feel like at this point he's like, strangely enough, become harmless.
Okay.
And so it is what it is. Jax will always be a pain in the ass. Like, hello. I mean, we know that, but he is. He's, you know, a deep-rooted, great friend of all of ours. So, I mean, he'll always be there, he'll always be around.
I did hear, though, he blocked a lot of people throughout the season.
I know, I love it. I just, like, sit back and sip the tea. Like, what's crazy is that, like, I'm the only one that never gets blocked. So I don't know if it's just because he's scared of me or if, like, you know, he's like, I've done too much to this girl in the past. Like, I can't block her. I'll block everybody else. But I feel safe from his wrath, so that's fun.
You know, it's good to be on that side of things.
I love it.
New cast members,
Yeah.
including your fiance.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Beau is a main cast member now. He did the slow motion thing and everything. I was so proud. It was crazy. Yeah. I mean, he likes it. Like, when he started filming last season, you know, it took him a while to get comfortable. And then once he kind of got in the swing of things, he's like, this is actually fun. Like, I see why you like this. You get to be with your friends and family all the time, and, you know, he enjoyed it. But I did tell him, you know, before he started filming this past season, I'm like, listen, you had a great season last year, which means you'll probably have a really this year, because every time you're on top, you always have to come crashing down. So just brace yourself.
Well, did he?
I mean, I personally don't think so, but he's my fiance,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
I'm
he
biased.
proposed to you, too.
I'm biased.
There's no way he can have a bad season.
Yeah.
You know. What about the other castmates? What are your thoughts on them?
There are a few of them I really, really like, and I got to know very well, and I think they're wonderful additions. And then there are a few that I'm like, I can't relate to you at all, and I don't understand you as a person. So, which I also think is interesting. We're not just gonna, like, you know, welcome people with open arms into our group. Like, we're a tight knit group that's been friends for so long. So it's not like anyone's welcome.
Right.
You know, you have to, like, kind of prove that we can trust you and that you kind of belong here. I don't know, but I mean, everyone's nice enough. But I'm closer to a few more than others.
One word. I'm going to ask you one word to describe each new cast member. Okay? So, Brett. What's one word for him?
Adorable.
Charlie.
Sheena. They look alike. And they dress alike.
Sheena 2.0.
I feel
Does she act like Sheena?
I think she's a little more soft-spoken, but, like, sometimes I get confused when, like, I see them. Like, same outfit, same look. Yeah, guys.
Danica.
Another Sheena. Oh,
No.
one word. One word. Danica kind of reminds me of Sheena, too.
Why?
They all started dressing alike. I don't know when that happened, but I was like, I've just recently been on Instagram, like, everyone's morphed into each other. Okay. I can try and think of another one for Danica. Extra. Every time I was around her, she was yelling at someone, raising her voice. I'm like, this girl needs to sit down and take a breath.
I assume, though, so this is one that you just don't relate to.
I didn't really get to know her very well, so.
Okay. Dana.
Hysterical. I really like Dana.
She's a comedian, right?
She is,
Okay.
yeah. And
then-
she's just, like, very real and raw, and she has, like, this, like, cynical, dark sense of humor and just way of looking at things that I think is really amusing. So I think she's just, like, really entertaining to, like, have fun with and hang out with.
Nice. And then Max.
Witty. Max is actually, and I hope this is actually on, I hope people get to see this on Vanderpump Rules, but he's really funny and just really entertaining, and, like, the trips that we've been on and, like, the times we've all hung out, like, I just sit back and watch him. I'm like, you are funny. So I really like him. It's like season 1, me, Jax, everyone, but, like, new people. And it's so trippy to, like, have them come in and they're talking about the drama that's going on in their lives and at SIR, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have been there. Like, this was what our lives were like. So, I mean, it's kind of nostalgic.